We're going to go to Cam Williams, Director of College Scouting for the Patriots. We'll have Mike Vrabel in its entirety after we speak with Cam. Cam, how you doing?
How we doing, team?
We're
great.
doing
How are
great.
you all?
Great.
We gave ourselves a congratulations after we made a pick, because I know that's what you're supposed to do in the war room. So we wanted to be like you guys.
That's the way to do it. We're having fun in there.
So, as they say in the betting world, so far the draft has been chalk, 1 through 4. We all thought you guys were going to take Will Campbell. You took Will Campbell. How excited are you? And have you talked with Will yet? And how excited is he? Or is it too soon?
We're pumped. We are absolutely pumped. He's a stud. We did a ton of work on him, starting with Alex Brooks, our area scout in the Southwest. We followed him along the way, and he checked so many boxes for us, and it became a no-brainer. And just really excited. I talked to him. I called him when we made the decision to pick him, and he was excited. And he was pretty stoic when I first got on the line, but it looked like he got really emotional in the interview once he hit the stage, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was my next question. I was wondering if you saw that, because I love that. That tells me he's as excited about being here as we are about having him here, and that's what you want, right? You want players who just who love football.
Yeah, we definitely felt, for me, I felt a connection with him, and it felt mutual that he wanted to be here, and he was fired up to play left tackle, and he was excited to help our team. So there was, a definite connection that he had here, and he embraced that.
Yeah.
Cam, you just mentioned it, play left tackle. I think, that's been a big question about Will, and I assume you guys have evaluated him the entire time as a left tackle.
Yeah, that's where he played, and that's where he's comfortable. So that's above my pay grade where he's going to play. But I thought he was a really good left tackle when I scouted him, and I thought he could do that.
Yeah, what made you think that he was a really good left tackle? Just some of the specifics that you saw on the tape.
Yeah, he checks a lot of the boxes, man. He's big, he's athletic. He's really instinctive. He's so advanced for a player at that age. He's only 21 years old. He's a true junior, but for a guy with his youth, he's played a lot of football in the SEC with multiple, over 35 starts in the SEC playing left tackle. So he's just a really consistent, dependable, high-level pass protector that gives you a ton of nastiness and physicality in the run game, and plays with the play demeanor that we would want. So he checked a lot of boxes.
Could you talk a little more about that play demeanor, Cam? It seems, talking to some of your coaches here the last couple of weeks, we hear a lot about violence, and that's what they look for. It seems like Will Campbell's got that for a tackle.
Yeah, he oozes toughness. Like, you see it on tape, the way he finishes, plays through the whistle, the violence that he plays with his hands, and he continues to, he'll drive his legs through players. He's a clean player, but he's a nasty physical offensive lineman, and that's, he's wired the way you want them to be wired.
All right, Cam, I know you've got work to do. The night's not over yet, so we're going to let you get back to the war room, but congratulations on the pick.
I appreciate it. Looking forward to it.
All right, thanks for joining. That's Cam Williams.
Thanks, Cam.
Director of College Scouting. Thank you for joining us.